with that, let's now move on to the commodity markets. Equity markets obviously are reeling under pressure. Let's see what's happening in commodities. Manisha, what's the news?
Well, I'm looking at the best gainers in 2025 for now, and this is purely because of the impact of rise in US tariffs that the markets are working with right now. I'm talking about silver and copper. So when you look at the previous year, we saw silver prices gain up by 23%, and today is what, 10th of Jan, and we already are up by nearly 5% for this year until now. But the better gains clearly are coming in for copper. Last year, it gained 6.5%. The first 10 days of January, it's up by 8% already. So clearly the best performer that you are seeing in 2025 till time comes in for copper. Markets are anticipating or betting all-time highs to happen in copper for this year. But to begin with, this is purely an impact of the expectation that the US tariffs will rise. So in last 5 weeks, we've seen 15 million ounces added to the US COMEX warehouses. This is in the anticipation that you will see prices going higher. Well, remember, US is the largest importer of silver, and US does import silver from Mexico, Canada, Turkey, and US is looking to increase tariffs when it comes to Mexico and Canada. So this is exactly a precursor or a pre-reaction that we are seeing into the markets right now. Also, when you look at the LME warehouses, well, they have continued to drain down as well. Remember, it has been 4 years that you have seen global silver markets in a deficit, and with the US buying like it's buying right now, silver absolutely in limelight right now. That's exactly what has been happening for copper as well. The markets are absolutely getting divergent here too. The LME prices in copper gained up by 1% overnight. It's trading at a 3-month highs right now. But that is LME, that is London Metal Exchange. When you look at the US exchange, which is COMEX, the prices there also are trading at a 4-month highs. We've been looking at prices gaining a 1% average every day in all of 2025 till time. So this is happening because the markets are attempting to discount or rather look in to the hefty tariffs that the street is anticipating going forward. So when you look at the COMEX markets right now, when we started this year, the discount was almost like zero. But right now, COMEX is trading at a premium of $400 to LME. I mean, that's the kind of buying or demand or anticipation of tariffs that the pricing is happening with. Also, when you look at the COMEX LME stocks, well, they are at a 6-year highs. They have gained up by 10% in 2 months. This is all because of the more copper coming in for US right now. The markets also are looking at higher imports that continue from Chile. That is where US gets 60% of its imports from. But 19 to 20% of copper imports within US happen from Mexico and Canada, where again, there is a tariff problem perhaps coming in. And we have seen that come in for prices. For today, though, it's going to be about the US non-farm payroll data. That is what the markets will focus on.
Absolutely. And now we are expecting that number to look weaker in December compared to November. Thank you for that, Manisha.